I once went 19 years without sex. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Stay strong, virgin. So an issue that I have never personally had and that I am totally unqualified to talk about is having a child in high school. Because if you couldn't tell by now, not only do I not have a child, but I also do not have a child that was made in high school. But in all seriousness, having a child in high school is usually something that was not planned. Because I don't want to be hurtful to anybody in this video, and I must say before we continue, everything said in this video is a joke. Please do not take this seriously. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But having a child in high school is fucking stupid and it is shit. And I am sorry, but that is my opinion and there is no two ways around it. Let's just take a pure hypothetical. Let's say you have a child at 16 years old. 2 years before you finish high school. And some might say 2 of the most important years as you are turning from a child to an adult. Because let's make it clear, you are still a child. This is the case of children having children, alright? Like at 16, your brain is not fully developed. You do not understand the pros and cons of having a child. And let me tell you, when you're 16, there's not many fucking pros. There's a lot more cons, like having to pay for all the necessities of your child. If you're fortunate enough to have parents that support you throughout all the fucking random side quests you do in life, that's great. Most people do not have parents that can spend 8 hours a day with their child's child. Most likely your parents have jobs and they have bills and they have to work to pay those bills. So if you're throwing in another child who's just been born, that's gonna fuck up the equation a lot, right? So at this point, let's just say you don't have parents that are fully supporting you with your dream of having a child when you're still a child. So this means on top of taking care of your child, on top of probably, hopefully, still going to school, you're also gonna have to get a job. That's 3 very big commitments, and like very big commitment. I hope you understand, most people plan their entire lives around one of those 3 things, and you just want to take all of them and chuck them together, which is fair enough. But you better be fucking prepared. And you, the viewer, love you by the way, might be saying, oh, Trey, if you have a child, then you're obviously going to be dropping out of school. And maybe that is the case. It's not an ideal case because you probably can't get many good jobs as a 16-year-old that will be high paying in the long term, but it is an option. I mean, fucking plan B is also an option. But whoa, we ain't going to get political. I'll save that for the real politicians, like Elon Musk. Let's also talk about the inexperience of these child parents. I think that's a good term for them. I have seen so many fucking TikToks and Instagram reels of people being 16, 17 and like making Instagram reels with their fucking 8-month-old son. And it's just like, what the fuck? I don't think you understand, but this is a human life. This is like an actual person. Not a fucking prop for your TikToks, love. And honestly, it is very scary when you think about the inexperience of these people. As I mentioned before, at 16, 17, your brain is not fully developed. Your brain is like a fucking peanut compared to what it will be 10 years from now. And I don't know if you know this, but there are fucking millions, probably billions, not billions, but a lot of books on parenting. Jesus Christ, I can't say it. On parenting, which kind of shows you, maybe this is quite an important thing, which it is. What? It's crazy, bro. Like, this isn't a fucking speed run to get your biracial baby famous on TikTok, alright? This is a human life, and that should be taken somewhat seriously. No, I'm really not gonna go over TikTok parents, because I could make a whole fucking hour-long video essay on them. Because some of the things that I've seen are just like, like social services, please come over there and take that child. Because I think most sane people would realize having a child when you're a child is going to be very difficult because you're not experienced, you don't have income, and I don't know if you knew this, but it's fucking difficult. Also, let's not ignore the fact that most guys that are getting a girl pregnant at 16 and 17 probably do not want to stick around for that. I mean, I hate to say it, and if you disagree with me, that's fine, but I don't fucking care because this is my opinion. it's low-key throwing your life away when you have a child at 16, 17. Like, you have limited yourself at such a young age to the things you can and can't do. Like, you can't go to college now because you can't take your kid with you. You can't take risks that you would have taken before to get a better career path and a better life, because you have to think about your child first. I mean, I pray you think about your child first. And it's just like, this is what abortion is for. It's fucking hell, man. If you're either a woman or a guy, you're gonna be locked down for the next 18 years. And by the time you're 36 or 35, well, I'm sorry to say, but the prime of your life has passed, and you've had to spend that all taking care of a fucking child. Like, all your friends, they will all have their life completely set up. They probably have a house, a husband or a wife. They probably have a good financial situation, while your ass is still working at McDonald's. And there's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. I mean, fucking hell, have you seen some of the drip that McDonald's employees be wearing? Like, goddamn, sign me up, fam. Jesus Christ. My wardrobe has been lacking. I don't know if you realize, but this is the fucking 9th white t-shirt I've worn in a video. My entire fashion sense is literally a white t-shirt, jeans, and white shoes. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? Get back on track. Children, one of God's greatest gifts. If you are able to have children, and if you want to have children, and if you're ready for the task ahead, I mean, it's a very rewarding experience. That being said, I do not have children, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I would think it's a very rewarding experience, being able to leave a true legacy in this world. And I'm not gonna get deep like Mike Tyson.
What type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be over. So I'm gonna die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. I want my legacy to be this way you're dead. Why do you want somebody? You think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone?
But you want your legacy to be prepared, to be ready, to not be fucking retarded, to be educated, and to just have a good quality of life. So when you don't have any of those things at 16 or 17, maybe you shouldn't have a child. Maybe you should think, wait, if I have a child now when I don't have those things, my child probably also isn't going to have those things in the future. Obviously, I'm generalizing hugely, alright? I know people that have had children at 18 and have still gone on to be very successful. But all these people had huge, massive support networks. And so if you don't have that, it's going to be very difficult. And I'm not saying it won't be, an experience. And I'm not saying it's going to, inherently ruin your life, although I did say that about 3 minutes ago. If you are prepared, ready, and are willing to spend the next 18 years of your life on this one human being, fucking go for it. Be my guest. But most people aren't ready for that. Hey, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Subscribe, please.